Hi everyone. Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt like your back was made of wood? That stiff, aching feeling that doesn't go away no matter how much you twist or turn. Or maybe you've caught yourself slouching in your chair, and when you try to sit up straight, it feels like your spine is fighting you. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we age, our bodies start to whisper, sometimes shout, for more care and attention, especially our backs. And the truth is, the pain we feel in our backs isn't just about aging, it's about how we move, or sometimes how little we move. Poor posture and muscle stiffness sneak up on us over time, and before we know it, things that used to feel simple, standing tall, walking for longer periods, even just sitting comfortably, start to become uncomfortable, even painful. But here's the good news. We don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment to start feeling better. In fact, a few minutes a day, right from the comfort of your own home, can make a world of difference. This video is all about that. Simple, gentle stretches that are safe, easy to do, and designed specifically for folks over 60. These stretches can help loosen up tight muscles, improve your posture, and most importantly, ease that stubborn back pain. So let's begin with the first stretch, one I recommend to nearly every patient who walks into my office with lower back tension. It's called the seated pelvic tilt. You can do this right on a sturdy chair. Sit up straight, with your feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Rest your hands gently on your thighs. Now, slowly tilt your pelvis forward, sticking your tailbone out just a bit. Then reverse it. Tuck your tailbone under and feel your lower back round slightly. Don't force it, just let the movement be small and gentle. You should feel your lower back muscles engage and stretch at the same time. This may not look like much from the outside, but it works deep within your core and lower back. It strengthens the tiny stabilizer muscles and keeps your spine mobile, which is key to reducing back stiffness. I usually suggest doing this for about 10 slow repetitions. It only takes a few minutes, and it's a great way to start your day. Now, as you do this, try to connect with your breath. Inhale as you tilt forward, exhale as you tuck. That breathing rhythm helps relax your nervous system and tells your body, hey, we're safe. We're in control. And when you move with that sense of calm and control, your muscles are less likely to tighten up or resist the motion. Let's move on to the second stretch, one of my personal favorites. This one is called the wall angel, and it's fantastic for posture, especially if you've been noticing that your shoulders tend to round forward, or your upper back feels tight and hunched. Stand with your back against a wall, heels about 6 inches away from it. Press your lower back gently toward the wall, not forcing, just enough so you feel it make contact. Bring your arms up like a goalpost, elbows bent, fingertips pointing upward, and try to press your arms back against the wall as best you can. Don't worry if your hands or elbows don't touch the wall completely, just reach back gently. Now slowly slide your arms up the wall, keeping that goalpost shape, then bring them back down. Kind of like you're making a snow angel, only standing. Go slow. Feel the stretch across your chest, the gentle squeeze between your shoulder blades. This exercise helps open up the chest and retrains those upper back muscles. To support better posture, most of us spend years with our heads forward, reading, using phones, or even just watching TV. That posture creates a lot of strain on the spine and can lead to chronic pain. But doing this stretch regularly helps bring your posture back into balance. Even just a few slow repetitions a day can improve the way you stand and breathe. And the better your posture, the less pressure on your back. It's all connected. Now I know some of you might be thinking, but my shoulders are too tight, or that sounds a little tricky. And that's okay. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up for yourself. Every stretch, no matter how small, is a message to your body that you care. And that's powerful. I've seen people in their 70s and 80s begin these simple stretches and experience major improvements, not just in pain levels, but in how confident they feel walking, how much energy they have during the day, and even how well they sleep at night. So as you're trying these movements, be kind to yourself. If you feel tension, breathe into it. If you feel stiffness, take it slow. This is not about forcing your body. It's about giving it the gentle attention it's been asking for. Now that you've got the feel for those two stretches, you might already notice a little more ease in your back and shoulders. even just from imagining them. That's how responsive the body can be when we take the time to move with care. Let's keep going, because we've got more to explore. You're already doing something wonderful for your body just by being here, taking the time to learn how to move in ways that support your health, your comfort, and your independence. And if you've started trying those first stretches, you might have already noticed something interesting, a little more flexibility, a little less tension, and maybe even a bit of calm creeping into your day. That's no coincidence. The body responds quickly to care, and even more so when that care comes gently. Now let's keep that momentum going. Our next stretch focuses on an area that often gets overlooked, but plays a huge role in both back pain and posture: your hips. Tight hips can actually pull on your lower back and change the way you sit, stand, and walk. And over time, that tug-of-war can lead to stiffness, fatigue, and that deep, nagging ache that just won't go away. This stretch is called the seated figure 4 stretch, and it's both simple and effective. Start by sitting in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the ground. Lift your right leg and place your right ankle gently on top of your left knee, forming a little triangle or a figure 4 with your legs. Now, here's the key. Sit up tall. Let your shoulders relax and gently lean forward from the hips, keeping your back straight. Don't force it. The goal isn't to fold in half, just to feel a mild stretch through your right hip and glute area. You might feel it almost immediately, a pulling sensation deep in the hip. That's your body saying, "Ah, finally." Hold for about 20 to 30 seconds, breathing slowly and deeply. Then switch sides. You'd be amazed at how much pressure is released from your lower back just by loosening up the hips. It's like untangling a knot. Once one part starts to let go, the rest of the tension follows. I often tell my older patients, your hips are the foundation of your posture. If they're stiff, your whole frame gets out of alignment. And when we fix the foundation, everything else begins to feel more balanced. Now, while you're doing this stretch, you might notice that one side is tighter than the other. That's completely normal. Most of us favor one side of the body more, whether it's how we carry groceries, step off the curb, or even how we sleep. But that's why stretches like this are so valuable. They help bring the body back into balance. All right, let's move on to our 4th stretch, and this one is a bit of a hidden gem. It's gentle, feels fantastic, and works wonders for both posture and tension relief. It's called the standing cat-cow stretch. Don't let the name throw you off. The stretch comes from yoga, but we're going to do a version that's completely senior-friendly. Stand up, facing the back of a sturdy chair or a countertop. Place your hands lightly on the surface for support. Now bend your knees just a little and hinge forward at the hips until your back is flat, like a tabletop. From here, take a slow breath in and arch your back slightly, letting your belly drop and lifting your chest gently. Think of your tailbone and head reaching away from each other. Then as you exhale, round your back gently. Tuck your tailbone, pull your belly in, and let your head drop toward your chest. Inhale and arch, exhale and round. Just like the movement of a cat stretching after a nap. Smooth, controlled, and deeply satisfying. This simple movement encourages the spine to move in a healthy, natural way. Something we don't get enough of in our day-to-day lives. Most of us sit for long periods or stay in one position too long. This stretch brings motion back into the spine, massages the muscles along your back, and helps improve posture by re-engaging those deep core muscles that keep you upright. And here's the bonus, because you're supporting yourself on the chair or counter. You can do this stretch even if you have balance concerns. I've had patients in their 80s who do this every morning and swear by it for getting the day started, without that sluggish, creaky feeling. As you're moving through these stretches, remember, it's not about perfection. It's about consistency. A few minutes a day can shift the way you move, how you feel, and how you carry yourself. And posture isn't just about looking good, although you will look more confident and energized. When you stand tall, it's about protecting your spine, reducing strain on your joints, and even helping your lungs and digestion function better. That's the beautiful thing about movement. It doesn't just change the body, it lifts the spirit too. I've seen folks light up just from being able to walk a little farther, stand a little taller, or simply sleep more comfortably. So as you take these stretches into your routine, go easy on yourself. Let your body guide you. You may not feel dramatic changes overnight, but give it a week, then 2, and you'll start to notice it. Fewer aches, more flexibility, and a posture that feels more natural and effortless. We're not trying to be gymnasts or yogis here. We're just trying to move through life with a little more grace, a little less pain, and a whole lot more confidence. It's a powerful thing, realizing you're not stuck with the aches, the stiffness, or the sluggish posture you thought was just part of getting older. The truth is, your body is still listening. It still wants to move, stretch, realign. And when you treat it with a little kindness, it responds in beautiful ways. By now, you've already tried a few stretches that might have opened up some tight spots you didn't even realize were there. Maybe your shoulders feel a little looser, or your back feels a little lighter. That's the magic of movement. It starts with a single breath, a small motion, and soon enough, everything begins to shift. So now, let's bring it all together with a final stretch that ties your posture, your spine, and your breath into one simple movement, the wall angel stretch. This one helps retrain your posture by engaging the muscles between your shoulder blades, the ones that tend to weaken when we sit too long or hunch forward. And best of all, it can be done right in your hallway or any space with a flat wall. Here's how to do it. Stand with your back flat against the wall. Let your heels, your tailbone, your upper back, and your head gently rest against it. That might already feel like a stretch for some of us, and that's perfectly okay. Just do what your body allows. Next, raise your arms up like you're making a goalpost shape, elbows bent at about 90 degrees. Backs of your hands touching the wall if you can. This alone helps open up the chest and engage the muscles in your upper back. From here, slowly slide your arms up the wall, just like you're making a snow angel. Then bring them back down. Do this motion slowly and with control, breathing as you go. You might feel the stretch across your chest or even a slight burn in your shoulders. That's your posture muscles waking up. If your hands don't touch the wall at first, don't worry. Many of us have spent decades hunched forward, at desks, behind the wheel, or even watching TV. This stretch gently works to reverse all of that, little by little. The first time you do this, you may only manage 2 or 3 slow reps before you need a break. That's okay. The goal here isn't to push, it's to teach your body a new way to stand, to sit, and to hold itself in space. You see, posture isn't something we just think about, it's something our muscles remember. And the more we remind them with stretches like this, the more naturally good posture becomes. Before long, you'll start catching yourself standing taller without even trying, and trust me, people will notice. I've had more than one patient tell me, my friends keep asking what I've been doing. They say I look 5 years younger. And it's not just about appearances. Good posture supports better breathing, improves circulation, eases digestion, and yes, reduces that nagging back pain that so many of us have just accepted as normal. But pain isn't something you're meant to live with. It's a signal, and now you're answering it with real, lasting solutions. As we wrap up, I want you to take a moment and really tune into how your body feels right now. Even if you just did a couple of these stretches, even if you were sitting and listening the whole time, there's something powerful about simply thinking about your body with intention and care. That awareness, that connection, is where healing begins. I've spent over 30 years working with seniors, in clinics, in homes, in hospital settings, and I can tell you one thing with absolute certainty. Age does not define your ability to improve. I've seen folks in their 70s and 80s take their first steps toward movement, after years of discomfort, and every time, it starts with one simple choice to begin. You don't have to do all the stretches at once. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. Pick one. Do it today. Then again tomorrow. Let it become a ritual, a gift to yourself. And if you ever feel discouraged or wonder if it's making a difference, remember this. Progress doesn't always show up as fireworks. Sometimes it shows up as standing up without wincing, or being able to take a longer walk, or sleeping through the night without your back waking you up. Those are the victories that matter. Now, if any of this resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it. Leave a comment below. Tell me how your back feels after these stretches, or share your own story of how posture and pain have shaped your life. We're building a community here, a place where people support each other, learn together, and celebrate progress no matter how small. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with a friend or loved one who might need a little relief, and be sure to subscribe for more content like this. There's so much more to come, more ways to move, heal, and feel better in your body. Because you deserve to feel strong, you deserve to stand tall, and you deserve to live with less pain and more ease, no matter your age. So here's to you, to small steps, to steady progress, and to the beautiful truth that it's never too late to take care of yourself. You've got this.